And ever since that fatal shooting of 17 personnel of the Nigerian Army in Okuama, Ughelli South local government area of Delta State, the military has been stationed in Igbomotoru and 1 and 2 communities of southern Ijaw Council area of Bayelsa State in search of the alleged mastermind, Endurance Amagbeyin. Well, amidst a cry of killings, hunger, and starvation, the military allowed access to the area. And today, the Bayelsa State Governor, Douye Diri, is visiting the communities where our correspondent, Ovie Teme George, is on standby for updates from the area. Ovie Teme, thank you for joining us. I know you have the governor here with you. Can you give us some updates on what is going on ground?
Good afternoon, Hawa. Well, it's been a rainy day here at Igbomotoru communities 1 and 2. First, Governor Douye Diri arrived and spoke with the people in what could be described as an interactive session at Igbomotoru 1, assuring them that the government is with them, even in a trying moment as this. Nigeria may be grieving after losing about 17 soldiers. The governor expressed his sympathy and, of course, expects the community people to do so also. Well, the military has its operation here because of its manhunt for the alleged mastermind. Alleged, I emphasize, because a statement has not been made concerning who actually is. So the alleged mastermind is a certain Endurance Amagbeyin. Well, the governor has come to the community initially cut out of supplies, hunger and thirst and everything. But he has come to see for himself. He just had an interactive session also with the Igbomotoru 2 community. And he's standing right by my side with, of course, stakeholders, including Ambassador Bolade Igale. Well, he'll be speaking to us. Your Excellency, you came in such inclement weather. You are in the rain, technically. Tell us, why have you come?
Well, you have already introduced the topic, and you know why I am here. And so we are here first to encourage our people, the people of Igbomotoru 1 and 2, and also to empathize and sympathize with them the same way I did with the military. I have been informed reliably of the number of youths that have been killed here in Igbomotoru, and to assure them that they have to come out from their hiding, because we have been engaging the military high command from the moment this incident occurred, and the military gave us assurances as a government, and they kept to the assurances. And today they have also agreed, and you can see the brigade commander of 16th Brigade is right here with me, to let our people know that the military is not coming to look for innocent Igbomotoru sons and daughters. So we have come so that our people can come out of their hiding and go about their normal businesses and eke out a living for themselves.
Excellency, well, you heard so much about dead bodies flowing on the river, and you've come, you've seen for yourself. You were in Abuja, and in fact, Lady Ruth, when the soldiers were buried, and you heard that some persons here also died. How do you feel?
Certainly, as the governor of the state, I will feel very, very sad. I felt very sad when that incident occurred in Okuama, in Delta State. I mean, for no reason, for whatever reason, should anybody living take his guns against security agencies that are there to secure our own lives and properties. And then the ripples of it was now felt in my state, Bayelsa. The impact was in Bayelsa, where I'm reliably informed that over 20 youths have been killed. Of course, the other information I had before coming today about some houses being destroyed is not correct. Because I've come here, I've seen in both Igbomotoru 1 and Igbomotoru 2, I've seen that all the houses are there intact. The information I have is that just one house where it was alleged that the person they are looking for was occupying. But my advice to the military and security agencies is to be very professional in their investigations, so that innocent Bayelsans, innocent Ijaws their lives will not be lost. I am against the killings, and I'm also against any reprisal attack of innocent people of my state. And you heard me, I used both our local language and English to drive home the point that this time around, our people should be much more diplomatic and intellectually engaged. We need more of diplomacy and intellectual engagement. At the bottom of some of these things, who knows, maybe the same oil. Same oil. And there are a lot of pundits who had come out about that. Who knows? But we cannot run into any conclusion until proper investigations, professional investigations have been carried out and clinically established of those who are culpable. And I'm sure that they will certainly face the wrath of the law.
Excellency, a crime was committed in Okwama, Ogeli South local government area of Delta State. It's more like cold over there than people sneezing over there than the people here catching the cold. You emphasize that many times in both communities. At this point in time, it is expedient to talk to the youth of Bayelsa State about civil-military relations, even in the face of provocation.
Well, I've emphasized that during my talk, the talk I gave in Igbomotoru 1 and in Igbomotoru 2. And those of us who understand our language, you can see the youths nodding their heads. You can see the women nodding their heads. The relationship between the military and the civil society, the civilians, is something that world over has never been very, very cordial. And that's why for those of us who are students of political science, very rare before the military is actually called in. Most of it is actually from the other paramilitary and civil-based security organizations, like the police and army. It is very rare before you call in the military. But all the same, we have experienced militancy in Bayelsa State. That phase has come and gone. And now we are at the phase of how do we develop our state. And virtually everybody is keen in. Virtually everybody across the length and breadth of Bayelsa. And so I called on Bayelsa youths. That the time for gun running is over. The time for gun running is over. This is the time for us to use our skills, learn new skills. And that's why our government is involved in science and technical colleges. That's why our government is involved in skills acquisitions, so that our youths can be meaningfully engaged rather than running gun. Time for running gun is over, and I want all our youths to key in. Our schools are all over the place, our programs are all over the place, our policies of life-changing effects are all over the place. And that's why we are also embarking on construction of roads to our rural communities. In some other climes, it's a federation. In some other climes, others will be constructing flyovers and what they need. Those are the things they need. In my own state, we need these roads. One, for security purposes. We need these roads for economic purposes, so that our people will have access to the markets, so that our people can move fast to wherever destinations that they will want to go to. And so I like to call on our youths to once again to say, key in to the policies and programs of our state government. And also, discipline yourselves. You must believe in yourself first. You must believe in yourself that you can do it. Like former President Barack Obama will always say, yes, we can. Yes, we can. As Ijaws, we can do it. We have never lived in a life of beggarliness as Ijaw people. Ijaw people are very proud people who are able to feed themselves. In the river, they go to fish. Unfortunately, the oil has caused a lot of damage to our fishing profession. We have to now look out for other ways. Oil is actually a finishing thing. So if at the end of the day there is no oil, how will we survive? So we must now diversify. And that's what your government has been preaching. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. Occupational hazard, standing in the rain, talking to Arise News. Thank you very much. Hawa Mokan, this is the much we can take. Haven't had a fruitful time talking with Governor Douye Diri. He's about to embark on a journey back to Yenagoa. Even in inclement weather, we're all here together. You can see the rain and everything. Well, so much have been diffused. Many persons died, houses burnt and all that. The governor has come to see things for himself, and he has set the record straight. Okwama, a huge crime scene. Someone sneezed over there, and the people of Bayelsa, particularly Igbomotoru 1 and 2, are catching the cold. That is much you can take. Hawa Mokan is over to you in the studio.
Ovieteme George, great job there as well. Thank you so much to the governor as well for his words.